Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Alex das Ereignisfernsehen. Heute sind wir beim Melodica Festival. Was das Melodica Festival ist, das schauen wir uns in einem kurzen Film jetzt an.
It's essentially the idea, it's a simple idea. We had the first festival in Melbourne, Australia in 2007 in a small cafe. We had 18 songwriters over one weekend, and it was something quite different from other festivals because there was no focus on business or on money or the music scene, purely musicians sharing music and trying to build a closer bond and networking opportunities that weren't present there beforehand. It started off being quite local, but I think I was very lucky because I had friends in Europe who I meet through music and through tours anyway, and when I approached them and they were interested in the idea, then they started building their festivals. And what's good about Europe is that all the artists can not play one melodica, but they can play at all the other melodicas as well, so there's a good exchange between cities.
Rock Donkey! Ik heiße Shisha PM und ich komme aus Brighton in England. I made electronic music with lots of organic sounds. So I was doing a lot of looping in Ableton Live of things like and people closing scissors and slamming doors and things. And it had quite a real, very mellow vibe. I called it Shisha PM. And then when I wrote some songs on piano and guitar, people said, "What are you called?" And I thought, well, Shisha PM seems like I may as well use it again. And that's how I got the name. Play with a band and it's much rockier. Same things as that I played on the acoustic guitar, only for an electric guitar, and huge amounts of distortion and fuzz. It's like drummer and everything. So it's very different back in the UK, whereas here you just get to see the finger picking stuff. So it's a mix of things really. And the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Start making a fool out of me. Playing music is a lot like teaching, actually. So you've got a huge group of people. You've got to try and engage with your music, and it's just got less explosions. I'm quite busy most of the time doing my other stuff, and music's just more of a hobby that I do in the holidays when I can, and come over to Germany. I mean, I love spending time in Germany. It's the best way to see the country and get around. I love playing out here. It's just brilliant. I've been such interesting towns and villages and cities over here. They without music, I'd have never seen them. So good.
Hi, my name is Rayman. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and now living in Berlin.
Believe you're here with me, let me touch you endlessly, indulging everyone on my fantasies. And if we should only have tonight, I promise you from time to time I will look back on this and smile, smile. These things, they come to me. I don't have to say you're feeling me. For example, I just imagine my hand between your thighs, and there it is. It's happening effortlessly, just the way it was meant to be, just the way these things should always be.
I moved to Berlin 4 months ago to work on my music and yeah, just begin the next phase of my life.
Now I don't know how many times we drawn the same lines in the same.
Here in Berlin it's terrifying, but in the best possible way, because the audiences are like right there. They want to know exactly what you're about and what it is that you have to say, not just lyrically but musically, but the concentration is incredible. And for me, I've not really experienced that before playing in Australia. Playing in Japan was a bit like that too, like it is here, where the audience is really attentive and very receptive to what it is that you're doing.
It feels so good to me. It feels so good to me. Feels so.
So it's forced me now, because the audience is so quiet in Berlin and they're listening so closely, it's actually made me listen a lot closer as well to what it is that I'm doing and what are the subtleties that are going on in the music, and to actually try to explore that feeling and the feeling that's in the songs themselves that maybe I never really got to do before. So it's a nice learning experience.
The boss man, keep on balling, 'cause it's all I can do to keep stalling, to keep from falling, while I'm recalling. Let the dogs of day keep hollering. They may do all things, but baby, me, it's just another night with you. Gravity may fail the essence. It's just another night with you. Ooh, I can barely try. Ooh, I speak on just as long as you're here tonight. They may do all these, but baby to me, it's just another night with you. Gravity may fail the essence, it's just another night with you. The whole world we see might cease to be, it's just another night with you. 24 hours later, I'll still be waiting to spend another night with you. How did we come so far? How did we come to this? How did we come to be more than lying here together, lying about it all? Lie and tell me that we're more than why not join me? Leave our troubles behind. I'd rather have you on my body than on my mind. More than a sail, join me. I hear what they're saying, but I don't care. Lying here with your skin on my skin, you got me so I don't wanna breathe in, 'cause it'll just take me that little bit further from you. More than why not join me? Leave our troubles behind. I'd rather have you on my body than on my mind. More than a sail, join me. I hear what they're saying, but I don't care. I mean more than nothing gonna leave there. Everybody thinks they know better, but I don't care. More than why not join me? Leave our troubles behind. I'd rather have you on my body than on my mind. More than a sail, join me. I hear what they're saying, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Hi, I'm Fia. I'm from Melbourne, Australia originally, but I've moved to Berlin 2.5 months ago, so now I'm living here.
all that love is. I'm so glad that we're in love together. Emotion is just a symptom of the goings on in my brain, and my feelings are just victim to blood pulsing through my veins, a reaction to electric impulses in my body. If that's all that love is, if that's all that love is, I'm so glad that we're in love together. Together.
I guess it's pop music at the heart of it. You know, it's influenced a little bit by folk music and the indie scene. I use a loop station on stage, so I've been calling it DIY art pop. I don't know if that helps or not, but that's what I've been calling it.
Come down from the mountain, you have been gone too long. The spring is upon us, follow my
But I studied jazz. Like, I went to university and studied jazz piano many years ago. But that's where I think it all began. But then I started writing songs, pop songs, around the end of my degree, which were like heavily influenced by the Beatles. They were like my favourite band. And so it's taken me a while to suddenly be like, find a music where I can be equally influenced by great songwriters like John Lennon and Paul McCartney and newer acts like Feist, MIA, and then on the other side I can be influenced by like experimental artists and jazz musicians. And I mean, not that my music is jazz, but there's a sort of improvised quality. Someone I've been listening to recently is Tunyards. She, I think, is experimental pop. That's pretty cool.
back on your own now. Yeah, you should come back home, back on your own now.
An interesting question. I think my songs are generally lyric based. So often I write a song as I'm just like walking down the street and a lyric comes into my head. Like I really try and like write down lyrics, and often I won't have a melody, I'll just have a verse. And then once I've sort of got an idea of what the song's about, then I'll take it over to an instrument. Often it's on guitar or piano or kalimba, but then it eventually moves to the kalimba. This is the kalimba, and it's like a wood bass, and then it's got these beautiful, I don't know what the real term is, I call them teeth, and you just play them with your thumbs. So, yeah. I actually saw someone playing it in a band about a year ago, and I thought, I'll buy one, it looks really cool, I could just put it on my record. And I actually bought the loop pedal at the same time, and it was an accident that they both arrived on the same day. And I was like, oh, I wonder what the kalimba would sound like if I attached it to the loop pedal. And I sort of never looked back because it was so much fun. So it took over from the piano. Yeah. I'm trying to perform a lot at the moment, so I've got quite a few shows next in October, and then I'm playing at the Hamburg Melodica Festival in November, which is going to be really fun, And what I'm working on, I guess, the next couple of months is recording a new EP, which I'd really like to have by the start of next year. And then we'll take it from there, I guess.
You're a revisionist, rewriting the history books. You're a revisionist, and you are up to no good. Stop tearing out the pages of our history. You're a relationship denier of the first degree. You think you can cut such a tall story. Well, Pinocchio, I can see your nose grow. You're a revisionist, rewriting the history books. You're a revisionist, and you are up to no good. No good, 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 no good. To me, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good, you know 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 good, you're no good, no good, you're no good, no good, you're no good, no good, you're no good. Bookshelves and tables and other things. I'd make them with my hands and feel at the end of the day I'd accomplished great things. The smell of wood shavings, a feel of grain under my fingertips. They'd stay with me inside my head and in my dreams while I slept. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day. Long division and subtraction in my head. I'd be at my desk for days writing with sums and thinking about Y and X. At the end of the day, 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 at the end. What do you dream about? What you think about? What you dream about? What you laugh about? laugh about.
Das war das Melodica Festival. Wie hat es dir gefallen?
Es war etwas ganz Besonderes. Es haben sich viele Leute aus aller Welt zusammengefunden, haben Musik gemacht. Es war umsonst und für free. Wir haben es geteilt. Wir haben alle geteilt. Ein bisschen mehr Liebe von allen für alle. Big more love from everybody for anybody.
Und ich hoffe, es hat euch auch gefallen. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal bei Alex, das Ereignisfernsehen.